Imagine being told all your life that following the rules would eventually earn you your slice of heaven. But what if heaven wasn't some far-off reward, but right here, in the life you're leading at this very moment? That's right, the power to create a personal paradise is at your fingertips. Stay tuned to discover how self-awareness and understanding can help you craft the life you've always dreamed of. Welcome, gentlemen, you're about to embark on an incredible journey, one that redefines the concept of heaven and challenges the notion of life and death themselves. We'll delve into the fascinating realms of quantum physics and epigenetics to unveil the extraordinary truth that we are so much more than just physical beings. We are energy, encompassing a unique field that plays through this body as if it were an intricate instrument of existence. Through this understanding, it's apparent that death is merely a transition for the body while the essence, the true energy of who we are, is immortal. This knowledge shifts the paradigm from striving for a promised afterlife to recognizing that we are here, on this earth, to create. Our power is immense, capable of shaping our surroundings, but only if we're not shackled by the limiting programs that have been instilled in us. Now, what if I told you that the secret to unlocking your potential lies in the first 7 years of your life? Intriguing, right? During these formative years, our brains operate at a theta frequency, a state of profound imagination and also hypnosis. As young children, we absorb the world around us, downloading the behaviors and attitudes of our family and community. Rich or poor, the subconscious beliefs we inherit can cruise on autopilot, dictating our success or sending us into a repetitive cycle of self-sabotage. What most people do not realize is that 95% of our lives are driven by these subconscious programs. So if your life feels like an uphill battle, chances are you're trying to override negative programming that doesn't align with your goals. However, changing these programs isn't as elusive as it may seem. Learning new ways to reprogram your subconscious mind can be accomplished through hypnosis or through the power of repetition, the cornerstones of shaping a new reality for yourself. Consider the analogy of driving a car. Practice is essential. Affirmations and gratitude journals are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to repeating these powerful new thought patterns until they become second nature, until they become you. But here's where it gets even more captivating. Imagine uncovering the secret to extending the honeymoon phase of love indefinitely. The answer is nothing short of a red pill experience, an awakening. When you're truly in love, you're fully present, your conscious mind is at the helm, directing your life towards your deepest desires and not the worn-out tracks of your subconscious programs. Keep in mind, every successful man's life requires maintenance of these heightened states of presence and mindfulness. It's not enough to just push against your limits. Once you recognize and reprogram them, that's when true transformation begins. You steer towards your wishes and desires effortlessly. And now, gentlemen, let's not forget the importance of communal growth. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and ring that notification bell to join a brotherhood committed to personal empowerment. By doing so, you're encouraging the spread of knowledge and strength, ensuring that the rewards we discuss here will be within your reach. As we approach the conclusion, remember to ponder over what actionable steps you can implement from today's insights. Has this reshaped your view on life and its purpose? Will you take the helm and reprogram your subconscious to mold a world you once only envisioned as heaven? For those of you who have found value in this journey of enlightenment, we welcome you to show your appreciation. The link is in the description for those generous enough to support our mission to educate and liberate. In the end, gentlemen, the power to create a heaven on earth isn't just a dream. It's our reality waiting to be shaped by our own hands. Welcome to your new life, where you are the master of your fate and the architect of your destiny. Greetings, gentlemen. Ever find yourself squaring off with someone slinging insults your way? Stick around as we dive into turning these awkward confrontations into moments of personal triumph. Let's get ready to elevate your social game and handle these situations with unparalleled finesse. Congratulations to Fernando for stepping forward with a burning question on many minds. How should we react when faced with verbal jabs? The courage to acknowledge and wish to alter our reactions is a commendable stride not all are willing to take. Here's my insight for those moments when an insult comes rocketing in your direction. The best play is to agree and amplify. The reaction you exhibit dictates the entire tone of the exchange. Stick with me, this is pivotal. It's about the frame. Yes, frame. It's the lens through which the conversation is viewed by everyone involved, and getting this concept right can be quite the game changer. Let's parse this out with an example. Suppose someone makes a crack about your weight. Looks like you've been enjoying those donuts, huh? There are a few conventional routes folks take from here. One reaction is to be visibly riled up, launching back in defense. This sets a frame of offense taken, the impression of a verbal attack, and instantly, you're branded as someone with a hair trigger sensitivity. Not the most flattering of appearances, to be candid, and can ward people off as it screams that you take yourself a touch too seriously. Alternatively, you might stay mum, internalizing the comment. It's a silent acknowledgement, a non-verbal nod to their point. This silence can be perceived as acceptance, as weakness, making you look all the more like a pushover. Plus, this choice haunts you, replaying in your mind, chipping away at self-esteem. Then there's the path less traveled, the response few think to adopt. It's the aforementioned, agree and amplify. Let's revisit the weight quip, shall we? If the jibe is, hey, looks like you're packing on pounds, you roll right along, absolutely, didn't you know? I'm on a mission to be Santa's double. I'm taking festive to a whole new level. This reframes the interaction as friendly banter, casual jest among compatriots. No offense taken, no harm done, just humor mingling with confidence, an intoxicating cocktail of personal robustness. This approach not only paints you as a confident connoisseur of camaraderie but as someone who tackles trivial trifles with an enviable ease. It's an allure that's hard to match, and soon enough, your social orbit will notice and appreciate this magnetic carefree charm. As Adlai Stevenson once put it, you can gauge a man's mettle by the triviality that troubles him. But we're not stopping at the surface level. For a profound, self-loving solution to an underlying issue of defensive reactions, tune in next week for an in-depth exploration. Before you go, if you're keen on being featured in our next session, drop your queries in the comments and I'll peruse them all with keen interest. And remember, if you're finding value in our conversation here, consider hitting the subscribe button, giving us a thumbs up, and ringing that notification bell. You'll be on your way to mastering the social martial arts, and who knows, you just might get your burning question answered next. We've dissected the topic quite extensively, but do yourselves a favor, take it to heart and test these tactics out in the wild. I'm curious now, what maneuvers from today's conversation will you be integrating into your life? And for those who've gained some golden nuggets from this dialogue, feel free to express your appreciation with a proportional tip. Find a way to do so in the description. Until our paths cross again, stay formidable, stay unflappable.